Good Friday, everyone. Looking at our USA mortgage level of concern, we're at level 1, and that is for bitter cold temperatures coming tonight. You got to love my shivering turkey there, right? It's a meteorologist mark weather alert night because of these cold temperatures, the coldest that we've seen so far this season, dropping way down into the teens. So make sure you've winterized any outdoor pipes like faucets and whatnot. And especially make sure your outdoor fur babies have a warm bed that's out of the wind. It's just all snuggly and warm for tonight. We've been mild. We've been mild this fall, and so this is going to be a shock to the system. So we'll see colder air than this coming winter season, but this is the coldest air we've seen thus far. M&M's forecast snow amounts keep trending downward because the moisture keeps trending northward. So it's looking like more of a northern Kentucky, eastern Kentucky type situation. Now, those of you north of Jamestown could see a dusting, maybe. That's basically that 10% chance. The rest of us will see a few flurries flying around. Winter weather threat level, it's for the cold temperatures. So again, the coldest temperature so far this season, generally ranging from 10 degrees to 15 degrees. Each of these nights, tonight, Sunday night, and Monday night. Sunday night probably going to be the coldest of the 3 nights, and it is, so it's going to be cold. So make sure you've got everything winterized and those outdoor fur babies are okay. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us that very chilly 5-day forecast. Those wind gusts at 20 miles per hour today are just going to make it feel all the more cold. It is 37 degrees for a high if we're lucky. Should see some sun this afternoon. You all know how these clouds like to stick around on the plateau, though, but it does really look like we should see some sun by this afternoon and evening. That's going to set the stage for a clear sky tonight, and temperatures will bottom out in the mid-teens. Saturday, I was only around 40, and a late afternoon into the evening overnight flurry. Lows in the low 20s. The clouds will keep us a little bit warmer Saturday night. And then Sunday, highs around 40, and then lows in the mid teens. And then Monday and Tuesday, we don't even get out of the mid 30s. And then we're dropping down in the mid to upper teens for lows. So a very chilly and dry 5-day forecast. So drought conditions will worsen in this time period. So hopefully some precipitation will come into view at some point, but I'm not seeing anything anytime soon. On this day in history, 1963, an inch of snow fell on the plateau. Lord knows we're cold enough for that this morning. 1929, a morning low of 7. And in 2016, an EF1 tornado tracks across Tullahoma late in the evening. That's in southern and middle Tennessee. Hundreds of trees snapped, uprooted, numerous homes damaged. 1963, 5 days after the assassination of the president who set the moon as NASA's goal, NASA's Launch Operations Center was renamed the John F. Kennedy Space Center in his honor, only 5 days after the assassination. M&M's Meteorology. We're continuing the historic Thanksgiving weather today. We end the week with the 1997 Macy's Parade windstorm. On November 27th, 1997, winds clocked at 43 miles per hour wreaked havoc on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Balloons were damaged. Some of the buildings had some damage. A lamppost even got broken off, excuse me, by the Cat in the Hat balloon, which injured a person and left him in a coma for a month. Barney the Dinosaur and Pink Panther were among other balloons damaged. Barney was so damaged and out of control that officers had to stab the balloon with knives. Yeah, there's YouTube videos of that. It's pretty dramatic. Since then, the city has grounded the balloons if winds reach 23 miles per hour. Incidentally, the lady who was left in a coma because the lamppost broke and fell on her, later on in 2000, she was sued and got some money for that because she was permanently disabled from that. And then in 2006, a small plane crashed into her apartment in New York City. The engine of the plane landed in her bedroom. Thankfully, she wasn't home, but the pilot and his instructor were killed. So, yeah. Anyway, you folks have a wonderful Friday and keep looking up. For more weather information and keep up with all the crazy plateau weather, meteorologistmark.com.